If plants could talk, what are some of the creepiest things they would say? Grass. Ah. G. All day, every day, nothing else. I kinda relate to this grass. Guess how many decomposing corpses are in this soil right now? All of them. Whenever we used to drive by a graveyard, my granddad would say how many of them are dead. And then he'd answer all of them. Ha. Got him. LOL, what does that even mean? Sounds like he's trying to tell this joke. How many dead people are buried in a cemetery? All of them. When it's windy. Whoa. Woo. Whoa. I'm imagining it being whispered around the field as they move with the breeze. Whoa. Or when it's really windy, they scream like they are on a roller coaster. Oh my god, imagine them screaming like the people on Roller Coaster Tycoon Rothline bowling here. Oh god. Their screams will keep me awake all night now. From laughing. You can distinctly hear that one blade of grass that's just oh my god. Oh my god. Over and over again. Wee. You like decapitating my children and giving their corpses to your loved ones, don't you? I kill your friends and family as a sign of romance, smiley face. I'll kill your friends and families. To remind you of my love, King George III. Da-da-da-da-da. There's a zombie on your lawn. We don't want zombies on the lawn. I know you're type tall, dark and dead. You wanna bite all the petals off my head. And then eat the brains of the one who planted me here. We're actually farming you. Double quote. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Because they feed us until we die and then them and their descendants eat us. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Corny jokes, I see. Yeah, he was really thrashing about to make them. These puns are crop. But they fit in just rice. Screaming in ecstasy when a bee collects their pollen. Oh honey, yes, more. Oh god, it's all over you. Bee. You got some in my eye. Now you're all sticky. My oh my step bee, what are you doing? A dandelion after you blow it. Oh yes, spread my seed like the slut that you are. After you blow it, degrees. Get in. And out and then in again. Oh yeah. Blow it my seed into your sister's face. Stepsister. You and your GF boyfriend are getting some in your secret makeout spot and imagine a tree saying that's not the one you did yesterday. Ruining relationships. Disney movies were right. Trees do love to sing. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what's good for the economy. Every time you water them, they just moan yes. Get me wet. Fed me cinema. Stop sodomizing yourself with me. Who says that? The cactus? Well, the echidna stopped showing up after a while. You would not believe the sheer volume of fesses that go into the dirt every single day. Dude, my leaf is bigger than your peanuts. New kinda burns. What a rash. Palm tree. Laughs in superiority. Watch me slowly die in your care. Feed me, Seymour. You sure look like plant food to me. Feed me all day long. Is that a Little Shop of Horror reference? I am genuinely asking. Yes, and you should watch it, it's an amazing bit of camp. Just stop when the building collapses. Go on YouTube and watch the original ending instead. We watch you while you sleep. So be good for goodness sake. We know when you're awake. We know if you've been good or bad. Wanna come over for some Netflix and photosynthesis? Photosynthesis. The plant needs some vitamin D. Hey, if you keep feeding us, we're gonna take over your freaking garden. That's why I never buy British plants, they always start colonizing. Dutch plants enter the garden. Mongolian plants enter the garden. I went to tour a concentration camp a few years ago and there were these giant trees lining where the barracks used to stand. As we walked further along to the back where the ovens were, we came across a thick small area of woods that had several mass graves dispersed throughout it. The things those trees would say would be what atrocities they witnessed. How many people tried to hide behind them, or climb them, to escape or live a little longer. How many tears were shed under them from fear. Everything would be a true statement. But the creepiest? I watched them all arrive. I watched them all die. I could do nothing to stop it. Okay, now we gotta talk to the 10,000-year-old and up trees and find out some cool and crazy it to make up for this one. Yeah, I'm 10,000 years old. And you humans have been fast moving dongs since forever. Those trees would say. Humans are a bunch of sick fricks. And on that day and going forward, they would be so happy they are trees and not humans. I know that's how I would feel if I was a tree in Auschwitz. What if they were complicit Nazi trees? This couple has X on a bed of my children and crushed them to death. I'm a nice tree. You should just dump that Chad you're dating. I'll treat you like a princess. Why won't you answer me? You think you're too good? You think your leaves don't fall off? You think your sap smells like honey? I got a big root, if you know what I mean. Fine then, frick you. You look like a weed. This is beautiful. When you pee. Hey man, nice cock. Nice cock, man. Amazing balls. Hello, especially if in the middle of the forest. Take my oxygen, shaved ape. You got in the way of my sperms. Can you get out of the way? Hada, you're covered in my semen. It's in my eyes and it burns. Eggplant. I'm going to make you an omelette you'll never forget. I'm moist or moisten me. Maybe I just have an issue with the word moist. Moisturize me. So many parts, hardly used. You mind if I Venus flytrap on yo dong real fast? I mean, I ain't getting head anyways. Peanuts flytrap. You make me wet. So, this one time, I was just minding my own business in a hotel lobby when Harvey Weinstein runs up to me and jizzes all over my buds. Why do you have a bunch of our severed genitals in a vase on your table? CO2 party. In SpongeBob voice. Water. In the sun I'm just going num num num. Your ass would look better if I put a light bulb up there. I feel like Venus flytraps, pitcher plants, and other plants that eat meat would try to be as creepily seductive as possible. I read it as planets and was very confused and disappointed with the comments. Feed me Seymour. Spray me. Spray me good. Oh yay. Right there. Ah. Now smell my genitals. Water me daddy. Moaning sounds. Screams at the sight of vegans. Well, plants are always there, observing. They'll probably say some weird it all the time. Moisturize me mistress. How long are you gonna piss on me, or if you step on it WTH dude? It is a lovely language, but it takes a very long time to say anything in it, unless it is worth taking a long time to say and to listen to. Marijuana plants would be too incoherent to say fricking anything intelligible. Regardless of what they say, can you imagine how fricking loud the world would be? Stop covering me in it. I don't care if it's good for me. The child look nutritious. Bury it beneath me. Girl smelling the center of a rose, ye baby, why do you just smell it? Lick it too. IGOTCH Romossums. Why are you putting your nose in it? I watch you when you sleep. I grew from a ceiling long before your concrete jungles sprouted from the soil, and I will watch as my offspring thrive on your ruins. You are fleeting, insignificant creatures. You once had my pity. Now you have only my disdain. Howdy. Spread that it all over me like the scat-loving whore that I am. Giving plants manure. I have seen my brothers and sisters die, and I will see them die again. We think it's hilarious you humans get allergies when we have X smiley face. Probably something in Vietnamese. All collectively screaming and begging for help in every windstorm and hurricane.